In Shively police investigating a deadly shooting. They say it happened just after 8 o'clock last night in the areas of Crum Lane and Valley View Drive. When officers arrived, they found a victim who died at the scene. Now, as of this morning, there are no details about a suspect or any arrests. They're asking anyone with information to call the Shively Police Department at 930-2SPD. And now to our top story this morning. 8 years after Crystal Rogers disappeared, her former boyfriend, Brooks Houck, is in custody charged with murder and tampering with physical evidence. This that you're looking at right now is the moment that police led Houck into the Nelson County Jail Wednesday morning. He's been arrested. He had been arrested at a construction site, and then about an hour later, as you can see, he exits that jail, this time wearing an orange jumpsuit. Houck is currently being held in the Hardin County Jail on a $10 million cash-only bond. WHAS11's Connor Steffen and photojournalist Elijah McKenzie show us the moments that Brooke Houck was arrested and how it's affecting the people in Bardstown.
I don't know anybody that's new to this area has not looked into it.
In this neighborhood just outside of Bardstown, where Brooks Houck builds houses and holds rental properties.
No, I've never seen the man except the pictures on the news.
They have to feel that they have a case.
News travels fast.
I've heard from quite a few neighbors already. It's a very good thing.
As Houck sits in the Hardin County Detention Center, neighbors are just starting to process it all. The break in a case they never thought they'd see.
Someone texted my daughter with that information, and I think we were both shocked and relieved if, in fact, they have the right person.
The moments law enforcement apprehended and arrested Houck Wednesday morning, captured here in this photo in this neighborhood.
And I saw the videos, and, of course, they were aiming the cameras and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, that's my neighborhood.
No matter the verdict, one thing is for certain right now. These people have not forgotten what happened here.
You see the signs everywhere. People in this town have not forgotten. And you see the prayers for Crystal signs everywhere.
For some, their prayers were potentially answered.
So if you don't give up and you keep putting pressure on the right folks, you'll get some answers in time.
In a case coming with very little answers for years until now. In Bardstown, Kentucky, Connor Steffen, WHAS11 on your side.
Houck's arraignment is at 1 p.m. on next Thursday. Now, we did speak with the Jefferson County Assistant Commonwealth's Attorney Nick Mudd about some of the charges that Houck is facing. Now, the Louisville defense attorney has been following this case and pointed out one charge specifically.
The weird thing I see with the charges now is Mr. Houck is indicted not just with murder, but with complicity to commit murder. There might be somebody else involved. There could be more charges against someone else.
Mudd also told us that in state court, he has never seen a bond as high as the one that Houck is facing, not even for other capital murder cases. The former federal prosecutors did tell us that the high amount most likely means that the judge finds the evidence very convincing. Now, police are still investigating 3 other cases in Nelson County, including the murders of Kathy and Samantha Netherland, the mother and daughter who were found bound and killed in their home in 2014. Then there's the case of Tommy Ballard, Crystal's father, who was killed in 2016, shot while on a hunting trip. And then there's the ambush and murder of Bardstown police officer Jason Ellis back in 2013. Now, Ellis's family released a statement saying in part, quote, "We have prayed fervently for 8 years that this day would come for Sherry Ballard. The strength, bravery, and fidelity Sherry has exhibited these past 8 years has continually renewed our family's resolve." Now, for more information about these cases or to learn how the Ballard family is reacting to the breaking Crystal Rogers case, head to our website, WHAS11.com. Some more local news now. Sports betting officially gets set to go live in Kentucky today. It went live actually 6 minutes ago. 6 a.m. Sports fans over the age of 18 can start placing legal bets on their smartphones and other devices. Now, this comes 3 weeks after in-person sports betting began here in the state. So far, according to Governor Andy Beshear, the state has raked in $4.5 million in just betting revenue. The hope is that number continues to grow with an estimated revenue of $23 million after a full year. Governor Beshear said in preparation for today, well over 60,000 mobile betting accounts have already been pre-registered. The Kentucky Horse Racing Commission has licensed several mobile apps for betting here in the Commonwealth. Those include Bet365, BetMGM, Barstool Sportsbook, Caesars, DraftKings, FanDuel, and Fanatics. Now, a number of those providers will also be operating retail sports books in person at tracks and gaming facilities throughout the state. And today, a new basketball court is going to be installed at the KFC Yum Center just as the men's and women's team get ready to tip off their new season. It's actually the first time that the court's been replaced since 2010. The Cards will give it to Break It In during their red and white scrimmage game. That is scheduled for October 11th. The installation will start today at 9 a.m. Takes about 2 hours to complete.